Well, good evening, lupus warriors and lupus patients all around the world. Welcome to another video brought to you by the Lord's Lupus and Support channel. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope that this video finds you having a fabulous weekend. And so on tonight, we're going to be talking about a medication that if you are a lupus warrior that you have heard of, and even if you are not a lupus warrior, you have heard of this medication. So what is this mystery medication that we're going to be talking about tonight? That medication is hydroxychloroquine, also known as Plaquenil. And so what is the benefits of taking Plaquenil when it comes to a lupus patient? We're going to talk about that on tonight. But before we do, make sure that you please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video. So what are the benefits of taking Plaquenil? Well, first of all, we have to give a description as far as what Plaquenil is. Plaquenil is an anti-malarial drug that has been approved to treat lupus patients. It is one of the oldest medications around. It has been proven to be the most effective with the least amount of side effects. And so if you are newly diagnosed with lupus, probably your first line of medications that you'll be prescribed will be hydroxychloroquine, also known as Plaquenil. And so on tonight, I want to make sure that I give fair credit where credit is due. The information that I'll be providing tonight regarding the benefits of taking Plaquenil will be coming from a book called the Lupus Encyclopedia, written by Donald Thomas, MD. And I fell in love with this book. I just ordered it last week, and I can't sing its praises enough. It has everything you need to know, or you think that you need to know regarding lupus from A to Z, and he updates the book on a regular basis. The book is about this thick, and so it is like a reference. You need to keep it on your shelf, and you'll refer to it on a regular basis. He breaks everything down regarding lupus, from medications to flare-ups, everything from A to Z. I'm not getting any type of endorsement or sponsorship. I love this book. And, I keep it on my shelf as a reference. And if you know anything about encyclopedias, I may be dating myself, but before there was Google and any of these search engines, back in the day, if you had to write a research paper, you would have to go to the library, go to the reference section, and you would have to pull out these encyclopedias, and they would be about this thick. They were in alphabetical order based on topics, and that is where you would do your research and put together all of your information, and do your references and your citations from an encyclopedia. We didn't have Google back in the day. Okay? And so you would have to go to the library, spend hours there, going through the encyclopedias, doing your research, writing out notes, and then putting it all together, making it make sense in your research paper. So, what are the benefits of taking Plaquenil? In the book, the Lupus Encyclopedia, he lists 10 benefits of taking Plaquenil. I'm not going to go through all 10. I picked out a few that I thought was very important. And so the first one on my list is that Plaquenil increases the lifespan of a lupus patient. Many years ago, a diagnosis of lupus meant that a patient was normally given about 5 years to live. But now with improved, treatments, medications, early detection, a patient can live a long life, a long productive life, as long as lupus is detected early, discovered early, as long as they follow a treatment plan as prescribed by their health professional. They can live a very long life. They can have a very long and fulfilling life. Number 2 on my list, I have it decreases the risk of lupus worsening. And so, whatever the status of your lupus is at this time, when you're prescribed Plaquenil, it pretty much keeps it in that area. Okay? It doesn't go from bad to worse or worse to severe where you're hospitalized, constantly because your condition is worsening. Pretty much keeps it at a certain level. Okay? It decreases internal organ involvement. That's number 3 that I have on my list. As you know, lupus is an autoimmune system disease that attacks every cell, organ, tissue. Nothing is off limits to lupus. And so, Plaquenil protects those organs. But get this, it protects all organs except for the kidneys. If there's kidney involvement, lupus nephritis, then different medications are needed to help to protect those kidneys. Okay? Plaquenil does not protect the kidneys, but every other organ it protects. So that's a blessing. That's a good thing. Number 4 that I have on my list, according to the Lupus Encyclopedia, Plaquenil decreases the risk of heart attacks and strokes due to lupus. The heart is an organ. The brain is an organ. And so lupus can attack any organ, which also includes the heart and the brain. Number 5, it decreases blood clots. Decreases blood clots. So what is a heart attack? A heart attack is a blood clot that blocks an artery leading to the heart. What is a stroke? A stroke is an artery that is blocked by a blood clot that leads to the brain. And so Plaquenil decreases the chances of heart attack, stroke, and decreases the chances of blood clots. Number 6, Plaquenil improves the chances of a successful pregnancy. For lupus patients that are considering, conceiving, we're always told that, becoming pregnant would put our pregnancy on the level of a high risk pregnancy because of all the complications involving lupus and also the chances of the mother passing on lupus to the unborn child. Also, with certain medications that you take regarding lupus, certain medications may have to be stopped for a period of time prior to conceiving, or may have to, be stopped during the full term of your pregnancy because of the risk involved of adverse reactions or, adverse effects on the unborn child. But with Plaquenil, it improves the chances of a successful pregnancy. So for more information as far as, Plaquenil and pregnancy, you can do some research on that, or I can do some research and I can do another video on that. But on tonight, we're just going to talk about the benefits of taking Plaquenil. Number 7, last on my list, is that Plaquenil decreases the risk of getting diabetes. So all of these benefits, it comes with some instructions, and those instructions are you have to take Plaquenil daily. You have to take it on a regular basis in order to receive all of these benefits because it takes time for Plaquenil to build up in your system. Also, the normal dosage when you're first diagnosed with lupus, and if you're prescribed Plaquenil, they start you off on about 200 milligrams. You can be prescribed it's a case-by-case basis. A doctor can prescribe 400 milligrams, which means you would take 2 tablets once a day regarding your lupus. Also, not every patient can stomach Plaquenil. As we know, lupus and the medications that are prescribed it's on a case-by-case basis. There are no 2 people that are the same. And some people have benefited from Plaquenil. Some people have started Plaquenil and had to be taken off of it due to the side effects. Not everybody can tolerate every medicine. And so why don't you leave it in the comment section below if you have been prescribed Plaquenil, if you're taking Plaquenil, what was your reaction to it? Have you noticed, that these benefits were a part of taking Plaquenil as a lupus patient? What was your experience with Plaquenil? I know for me, and I can't speak for everyone, but my personal story with Plaquenil is that my taking Plaquenil has been successful. It has worked for me. It has worked for me. When I first started it, there was a few little small minor side effects, but after taking it over time, the body adjusts to it. And, I've been perfectly fine with Plaquenil. I have not had any problems. Your story may be different. And so just let me know in the comment section below what has been your concern or has been your story with taking Plaquenil. So that's all I have for tonight. As I say at the end of every video, there is life after lupus, and that God loves you with all of his heart. He always has, and he has a purpose, a plan, and a destiny that involves you showing up as you. My prayer for you is that you stay safe, stay strong, stay encouraged, and stay blessed. And I will make sure to talk to you all soon on the next video. Bye for now, my friends. Take care. Have a great weekend.